So I've just come back from a week-long festival in South Africa called AfrikaBurn. In summation, 10,000 people journey into the middle of a desert with everything they need to survive for 1 week and build a completely different society. One based on bartering, love, openness, vulnerability, dance, festivities, and much, much more. Sure, it's a lot. We literally had to create everything from scratch in order to create this moment in time where this love could exist. But in a way, that's the point as well. When you have that intention to be different in the world, it's incredible how quickly people just come around that and become that. From the minute you get in there to the minute you leave, all these people are feeling the exact same way and then existing and interacting in the same way. It really did show me that there is a massive shortage of love in my current community and society in South Africa. And I think a lot of that stems from the fact that we don't have a lot of love for ourselves at the moment. Part of the challenge is that the world has become so transactional, so goal-orientated, that love, and specifically love for yourself, becomes so conditional. If you do something, if you interact with something or someone, there is a whole bunch of preconditions attached to that you already are starting to think about before you've even done the act. And so love becomes a setup for failure. In order to do something, I therefore need to do it so well, and I'm never going to do it so well, so that I have a whole bunch of anxiety around that, and inevitably I know that I'm going to fail, or I'm not going to be good at it, so therefore I don't do it, or I feel insecure. And all of this is just, in some ways, a shortage of being able to hold yourself. The good and the bad, the positives and the negatives, the weird stuff and the incredibly amazing stuff, all in one. To hold it all right in front of you and to look at it and be okay with what it is. That is true love for oneself. And we've lost the ability to do that. Perhaps what AfrikaBurn gave me was a space and time where I could look at myself with everything, the positives and the negatives, the goods and the bads, and really hold it for myself and look at it and be like, wow, this is amazing. I've never felt that before. It's really hard to tap into that. And by doing that, I was able to see other people's brilliance, other people's amazingness, their good and their bad, and hold that as well and be held. And I'm really not sure how I'm going to do this back in the real world per se. But I think one of the things that is interesting to me is how little love I give myself and therefore others, and how little I'm willing to receive in general. But I think there is a way in which we can do this, which hopefully will remind us to take a moment to just love ourselves. So what I want you to do is just take a pen, any pen, permanent marker, whatever it is, and just on the inside of your wrist, just draw a heart that faces you. Something like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be symmetrical. One of the things I was not gifted with was the ability to draw, but as long as it kind of looks like a heart, then you'll be good. The idea is that go through your daily activities on your email while working or doing something or shopping or playing or whatever it is that you normally do. Every time the heart flickers in your eye line, I want you to just give yourself some kind of love. Take a moment to really think about something that you love about yourself and just hold it there for as long as you can. And keep doing that throughout the week. And now, the heart is going to rub off at some stage because hopefully you have good hygiene practices. But keep drawing it back on. The art of drawing it also gives you that moment where you can actually stop and give yourself a moment to love. And just reflect on that. And if something comes to mind, post it down in the comments below. Tell us what you love about yourself. Tell us how this made you feel. And love to start a conversation about this, because I don't know what the answers are, but I do think that holding yourself, holding the love that you have for yourself is the most important way in which we can then change and be different in the world. Look forward to the next video with you. I'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao.